Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. You're watching What Does the Fox Play, and today I'm going to be playing a game called What Remains of Edith Finch. And for any of you who are not familiar with the game, it originally came out on the PC, but I think sometime last week or the weekend just gone, it got released for Xbox One, which I'm really grateful for, because I've seen a few YouTubers play this game and it looks absolutely amazing, so I just had to have it on the channel. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. When it wants to go. Okay, so we're on the back of a boat. This is literally pretty much how the game started. You got a bit of an intro screen and then here we go. Edith Finch. May I add as well, anyone who's a fan of graphics, which I am.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
Right, yeah, as I was saying, anyone who loves graphics, this game is amazing. And here we are. It's not going to look as nice as, obviously, you know, for anyone who's seen it or played it on PC, but for me as a console player, this is still pretty good.
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
Ooh. Someone's either escaped or tried to break in.
My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
Poor old Milton. I'll try to find you, buddy. I really like the way as well the words appear as you do a next section, and I think they couldn't have picked a better character to voice the player you are, because it just all falls in so perfectly.
I lived here until I was 11. But I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Jesus, that's one tall house. I live in a block of flats, and I don't even think that's that big. Oh, there's a miniature one. What? Ah, it's the letterbox.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Okay. Jesus. The amount of newspaper. Nobody's been at this house for a long time. Orcax Island Gazette. I'll take it that's the name of the area.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Right, so that's 2 brothers so far that are... Whoa. You got some strength, haven't you? Left trigger aims. It's kind of nice and it's kind of not as well. It's one of them games where it's not giving me any hints as to what to press.
My mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Well, I'd imagine...
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
I'd imagine the house. Imagine it's the key for the house. The atmosphere feels so nice.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
A few hoof prints. You're gonna see some wildlife. You can hear the birds and the frogs. The birds and the frogs are all going. Wow. Hello? Oh, the extra quiet. Oh, off it goes. Well, that was nice to see. Nope, no chance.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
If you inherited a house like that and you didn't want to come back, I'd just sell it.
But now I have questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Well, I suppose if I was in your shoes, maybe not. And oh my god. That looks amazing. Imagine the man like,
The
you know, the
house was
sort of
exactly
engineering
like
and
I
architecture
remembered it,
side of
the way
that.
I'd been dreaming about it.
Sorry if I keep talking as well as she's trying to tell us stuff. I don't know when she's going to go. It's a very, very slow-paced game, very calming. You're in a game where you can just sit and relax.
The house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
I couldn't imagine. Look how big this place is now, and I'm an adult, I'm guessing. But imagine being a little kid. You know, of a night time, your bedroom's all the way at the top and the bathroom's on the bottom floor. That would be an absolute nightmare.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
I don't blame you, love. I don't blame you. Come on, missing poster 2. That's still Milty. Yeah. Poor old Milty. Gonna be a bit extra and take the ramp. Even though I've got 2 perfectly good legs.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
It didn't, yeah. I thought that was coming from the way she said. I hoped it would open the front door. Peek inside.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Ooh. Right, well, let's... Is there a spare key? Ooh. Got a bit of a bump going on there. Either it's just the way, you know, just who she is, or that's... She's having a baby. Because if she's having a baby, she shouldn't be out in the woods, you know, exploring and coming to an abandoned house. It's definitely not what the doctor ordered. No, nothing there. This door open. We're going to be a cat.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Ooh, nice bike. I like how, other than... I know a lot more games do this now, but so many games you walk past in a house and some things are just sort of like a texture on the wall. You know what I mean? Like these tins and stuff on the shelf. They'd look like that from that angle, but when you go up to them, it's just a flat image. But yeah, I really like how everything's quite specific. It's a nice little feature. And they got plenty of bikes. Got the swimming pool.
For the first time in years.
What is the year? 2010. Right, well, it's got to be a bit... Oh, some names there. So we got Eddie, Dawn, Lewis, Milton, and Edith. January 2010. And the house has been abandoned for a while, she said. So I wonder what year we're in now on the game.
I felt like I was home.
Wow. So nice looking.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Oh, that's neat. The pictures look quite good. In loving memory of Edith Finch. 1988 to 2010. Jeez, he died young. We look at the cookbook.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
I've only just realised when you look there and then there's all this. Wow. I would definitely not want to eat fish anymore after living here.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
I have Chinese a lot, to be fair. Yeah, again, this such a nice looking game.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
I suppose it would be surreal coming back to a house and everything's still exactly how it was when you left. Oh, we got a gas, we got an oxygen tank here. A wheelchair. So whoever Eddie was, or Edie, that was definitely either quite old, I imagine, or had some kind of disability. And how would you move out and forget your docking station and your iPod? I mean, come on. What was that? Right, I know this isn't a horror game, but sometimes you get that feeling. I'm sure it sounded like creaking as if someone was walking around me then. It's probably just me. See, like stuff like this, if you was going to leave, you'd take the bloody china, wouldn't you? You know what I mean? Get a bit of that
Nothing
on
in the
eBay.
house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
That is true, to be fair. There is literally stuff in every nook and cranny. To make sure I said the right thing then.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
What? The original house sank? So did you live on a boat? Or what? How does that one work? Dawn Finch, the living room. Okay. So they either left a lot of stuff or they never unpacked it in the first place. Oh, two little birds. A nice bit of a patriotic picture in the background. Music box. Oh, didn't mean to press that at all. But can I? What's going on? I can't get off it, but then it's not going past a certain. Spin the wrong way. What am I doing? Come on. Ah.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara.
Wow.
Along with the rest of the house.
What is that in the background? Is that King Kong? Or Bigfoot or something? Oh, definitely too big to be Bigfoot. Bigfoot's supposed to be sort of like the size of a man. That's what everybody claims. Oh, Barbara Finch. I'm sure that's like a director's sort of chair for a movie or something, or you know, like I don't know. You see them on like movie sets and stuff. See, can anyone else hear that noise? Because I can hear like something rolling around upstairs. Well, anyway.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
I like that sort of paused me for a second there. I like games like this and things that... Because it's touching on subjects that must be really hard in real life. I mean, for a mother to lose a son, for one thing, but I mean, by the looks of it, she lost pretty much all her kids except from Edith, who I'm playing as. Well, saying that, she's not a son anyway, but you get the picture.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Okay. That has been probably exploding foam. I mean, is it expanding foam? Exploding. Right, there's a reason nobody wants anybody to go in here then.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Buried as in, like, literally buried, or there's a book about them? Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we're going to leave that one because I can't get in there. Homeschooling essentials. Stair lift if I'm feeling lazy. I think I've been everywhere downstairs, so up we go.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Peepholes. There's a few little... Whoa. Right, I'm not going in that room yet. That room looks really nice. I'll leave that one for a second. And got a bit of... I was going to say My Little Pony, but that is defo a mouse or a rat. Whose room is this? Molly. Look.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
What? 1947 and a room is still the same? I understand the sentimental side of things, but that's, you know... I mean, come on, all you're going to do is think about it if you walk past that room. Well, you know, you're pretty much going to walk past that room all the time, because it's in your own house. But I suppose each their own. 1930... Oh, she was only 10 years old. A lot of young deaths seem to be the theme here. Right, no, sorry, I'm going to go in here.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Okay. Is that supposed to be the old house? Because she said about it sinking. And judging from the blue, well, the water look, and the yeah, there we go, the Finches. But why would you have? I don't get it. Why would you have your wallpaper as a house that sank? Because I'd imagine that was a pretty horrible time. That's nice. That's quite neat.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Go in here. Yes.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Whoa. It's just got a whole lot more interesting.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
So this house, even though it looks massive already, there is going to be an endless number of rooms, more or less. Well, not endless, but you know what I mean.
From the paintings on the wall,
Whoa.
It was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Is that like Super Cat Milton? Or is this where Milton got lost? In the little
Reading this,
cubby holes?
maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Okay, so...
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Okay, so where are... Ah, we're in Molly's room, so we was
I grew up
literally just
looking at
outside
Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
That's quite neat how someone's done that. Like a pathway going into the kingdom in the wall. So sad to think someone lost their life at 10 years old. But again, like I say, it touches upon things people would rather not speak about, and that, in my eyes, that's a good thing because it's better to feel the emotion and, you know, all of that. But yeah, before I get into giving a little bit of a lecture about absolutely rubbish I know nothing about, let's carry on. And she collected a few bugs, and I mean, if we're in like we're past 2010 in this game time now. They've lasted quite well in them jars for like, you know, 60, 70 years.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here.
It's like a...
Before my mom sealed the doors.
Like a little memorial to her. That's kind of nice. Well, quite nice to be fair, but if the door's sealed, no one's going to see it. Right, is this going to... Oh, it's a diary.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
I sort of forgot she was speaking at the end. Yeah, I've sort of seen these parts, so this is really interesting. This is what I really like about it. We're going to learn about characters, but we're going to step into their shoes. Just something I really want to see what happens with this. It's going to sound quite tall for a 10-year-old, but to be fair, probably about right. Where was that pumpkin? Let me see the pumpkin.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Oh yeah, that's right, she's really hungry. Let's go to the kitchen.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
The best thing is as well, we've gone back like 60, 70 years, etc. But the room is literally the same.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh, it's not that bad. She's eating a carrot, I suppose. Don't eat the little drops in there. They're not raisins, my love. Oh no, I can eat the fish. Why is it pulling me towards it? No, it's not. I'm stepping up on something. I thought about it. Whoa. Oh, something's gone wrong there because I didn't hear her speak. Oh. So a 10-year-old sits and cuts up a starfish? Okay, so that's really dark. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, there we go, the room's lit up a bit more again. We're not going to eat nothing in the toilet. Drink the toilet water? Nope.
I kept eating and eating.
Are you really going to eat the toothpaste? Okay. Whatever floats your boat.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Oh, you can't eat them. Is that what kills her? Must have been.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Ah, bird.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
But she flew away.
And suddenly...
What?
I was
Whoa.
a cat.
Oh my god. Okay. Come here, bird. Do I just look forward or I press the action button?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Come here, bird. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm a 10-year-old kid who just turned into a cat and I'm chasing a bird. Come back. Shit, there he is. Doesn't matter if I fall, guys. I've got 9 lives.
The babies were all gone.
Ah. To be fair, I'm quite glad. I do want to just jump up and eat all the birds, little babies. Come here.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Oh, the cat's getting angry. You're a bit of purring going on. Well, a bit of purring, a bit of... Whoa, I didn't mean to do that.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Where did you go that time? Down here. Where did you go? Oh, I need to pay more attention. Oh, there she is.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Don't worry about your promise, because you made it as a human, not a cat. So, you know, it sort of doesn't count.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First,
Now I'm an owl.
Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
What am I supposed to be finding here? Oh, what's happened?
Rabbits.
Oh, it's a rabbit. I pressed the button thinking he was just going to take me to something, but it looks like I've actually got to go down. Catch him. Oh, I'm going to be terrible at this. Yeah, let's... I am going to be absolutely terrible. Rabbits, there we go. Sort of helping me. I'm going to need the help. Oh, you poor little bunny.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I
What?
swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Bit of an evil mind for a 10-year-old. Right, so we flew off.
A mama rabbit.
Mama rabbit. Sorry. So sorry.
She was almost too big to carry.
How much has
started
she got to
choking,
eat?
But I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Well, that changed dramatically. What the hell? I am a shark rolling down a bloody hill.
I rolled
Oh,
off
what's
the
the
cliff
car?
and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier
better.
than ever.
What am I looking for?
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Fat, juicy seals. She's got one hell of an appetite. Come here. Yes. Oh.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Okay. Oh, there's another one.
I grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What the? Mine eel? What am I? Oh, I can... I'm an octopus. I've got to be an octopus because the way that gets bigger towards the camera. Am I an octopus? Am I like a creature? Oh, I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm sorry.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Oh, now I'm going to eat somebody. Said that bird. Nope, not a bird. I think I'm going the right way.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Oh, sorry, dude. I'm sorry, man. You just got octopus. Or I'm a monster puss.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
This is so weird. I went from being a cat to an owl to a shark to a monster. Now I'm about to kill the captain. How did he not hear his mate getting dragged off his stool? Oh, I think I've got to go around. Oh, the camera angle is so weird. Oh, that's bad. Come here, buddy.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Where have we ended up? That. Oh, we're coming out of the toilet.
I got closer and closer.
Hold on, this is... Isn't this Molly's bedroom? Sure, this is her bedroom. Little farmer.
All of my stomach started growling.
Oh, all of them. How many you got?
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Whoa, that's creepy. She... Hold on. Oh, that's cool.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Ah, so it's a family tree, and obviously there's... Okay, so that's all the ones we're going to be going through. There's quite a lot, guys, but... Jesus. So did she... Was that trip and becoming that creature and going back to the room, was she foreseeing her death? In her dream or something like that? And there's the cat. Whoa. Right, I'm not... Okay, so we can come out here, but I'm not coming out here yet. Okay, yes I am. Okay, let's
This will be obvious
keep
later,
on moving.
but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Whoa. So it is Edie, not Eddie. Sorry about that. What the hell? And she got pictures of her dead animals in cages. Yeah, there's something definitely wrong here, I'm sorry, but...
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
It's made out of like the actual centre of the tree. It's quite neat. And that is one hell of a sewing machine.
Her room was like a museum.
Odie. Well, that's not Edie. 1880 to 1937. So this is gotta be one of the earliest of the Finches. Oh, build a bird, and his mate. What is this? Oh, that's like, oh yeah, it's like a pill organizer to take all your weekly pills.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Yeah, she was defo a bit,
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Edith Jr. Look at the names of some of these. Conspiracy Now, Sam Photo Award, Edith Jr. Late Trip, Sam Medal Ceremony, Home Movies, My Friend Bigfoot. Edie won't go.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Ah, that's nice. This house was built 1937 by, is that Aaron Finch or Avon Finch? I don't know. I would have thought we'd find out.
Sven was killed by a dragon. She could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Ah. You went out with a bit of dignity, Mr. Dragon Hunter. Sven. Don't tell me that's a picture of him. Oh my god, that's a picture of him falling off it. I take it that's what done it. Happy 90th birthday. Right, we can go out there, but I'm not gonna. Let's go find out about this Odin character. And this is not a book.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune.
Hold on. That's all. Oh, I was pressing wrong thing.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse. His wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
What? So he basically was a boat, house, /boat, /house. Next slide.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
I knew there was no way that was going to end in, that would have ended so bad.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Ah, so that's them coming to where they are now. And Edie, the old woman, well, who had the wheelchair and the oxygen bottle, is a daughter of this Odin, so...
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
First to be buried in a new family cemetery. So there's an old... Right, so he does go back a bit further than him, obviously, but whether we'll learn about anyone else...
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Right, so that was Odin.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
So nice that is, how, you're filling in a little tree, doing the pictures, and I really, really like the aspects of this game. Whoever, to all the developers and whatnot who thought of this game, absolutely amazing. And I keep forgetting to press, I'm pressing the wrong buttons here. Sorry if it's sitting on that screen for a bit, because I'm just being an idiot, basically. You'll get a lot of that, I'm sorry. But yeah, I think for now, for the first episode, so we've seen Molly, we've seen Odin. I think we're going to leave it there. And obviously I'm going to get the next part up as soon as I can, because I don't just want this on my channel, I really want to play this game. So far I'm enjoying every bit of it, but yeah, let's see what the rest has to bring. To anyone who's watched the video, please leave a comment, let me know what you thought about it, hit that like button, and again hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching.